What is up, Jets fans? Free agency has exploded on the NFL and all over your face. Oh! This is the Midnight Mike Show. I am your host, Midnight Mike, and I'm in a mood tonight. I'm going to try to keep it pushed down, but I'm in a mood tonight. I want to say things. I want to yell. And it has nothing to do with New York Jets or NFL free agency, but it does have to do in a roundabout way with the Jets. But it's more, I'm just going to stop. Guys, hit the like button as you come in. If you're watching on the replay, hit the like button. Oh, this is supposed to be a members-only show, so there wouldn't be a replay. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep this one up because it's a big free agency one. I don't know. Regardless, from what I'm seeing, the New York Jets picked up a bunch of free agents. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could be missing some. And we lost a bunch of free agents. One of which, two, I don't know, some of which I'm pretty annoyed at. You know, I think that would have, I don't know. I'm just a little pissed off tonight. It is what it is. Like I said, hit the like button. We're going to go through all of these. We got Inagambare. We got Belton. We got Yamada. We got Davis, Asai, Fitzpatrick. A bunch of guys on the team. I'll tell you what I think of them. I want to know what you guys think of them. And then, like I said, we lost a bunch of guys. And a few of the people that I was like looking at that I knew wouldn't go to the Jets, but I was looking at where are they going to land? Where are these free agents going to land? I have some information on that. Not all of them. Today was wild. It felt like every 5 minutes, some other Jets content creator was going live because more stuff was going down. And I appreciate all of them because while I'm at work, you know, it's hard to sit there and just scroll X or Twitter. So you just have to find, you know, and I have a few favorites, and you just find them when they're live and, you know, hit it and just listen. And the crazy thing is that they come on to talk about a certain signing, and then 20 minutes in, they're like, oh, we have another one. 10 minutes later, we have another one. So it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this show started. I appreciate all you guys being here. Like I said, hit the like button, whether you're watching on the replay or watching live, and let's get this going. Without further ado, since he's here on time tonight, and I'm just giving him shit because I'm in a pissy mood. And it's not even worth being pissy about, but it's something I didn't expect. So it's like, it just annoys me because, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beavis to my butthead, Matty Jets. How you doing, Matty?
I'm sick as shit, dude. I'm still sick. I'm worse than I was Saturday. And I didn't get any rest last night because I had to take my wife to the emergency room. She fucked up her ankle.
Shit, how'd you do that?
Dude, the Rocks come for us all. They got me 2 years ago.
Are you talking about outside your house?
Yeah. The ones that fucked up my face, they came for her. The rocks.
We should think about paving, Maddie.
Oh, actually, it's funny you say that because we actually have pavers. We've had 2 pavers out with estimates already. It's happening.
Yeah, let's get this
We're
going.
getting rid of these fucking accursed demon fucking beasts.
Well,
so if I mute, I'm probably in a sneezing fit. I just have a bitch of a cold, so I'm exhausted. I'm so tired, and I'm happy and sad about today's free agency signings. Folk is the biggest one that I'm not happy about.
Dude, I was so annoyed when
I was like, how? Like, why? Like, but I will say this: the defensive signings that they made me really happy.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
I mean,
my question is, do they have somebody on deck to replace Folk? Do they think it's just not that important a position? I don't know what their plan is on that, but I feel like you could have kept Folk for it wouldn't hurt your cap space at all. My favorite thing I've seen though, I have to say this, is people are like, oh, Jets should get Tua. And I'm like, listen to me. The only reason the Jets would get Tua is for some kind of an arcane blood sacrifice to the football gods, where if he died on the field, we could offer him up for like better draft picks or a better winning season. That's the only reason. Like he's going.
Yeah.
Like, he should play next year. This is fucking atrocious. Like I swear to, I'm like the fucking, I'm like Apollo Creed's trainer in Rocky IV, just screaming, "Throw the fucking towel! Stop, dude! You're going."
Maddie, this is my thoughts. Let me give you my thoughts real quick. And the thing that annoys me, and I guess since we brought it up, we'll talk about this first. And it was also brought up by our first lady Valerie in the comments, channel member. Thank you, Val. I appreciate you being here. Why'd they let Nick Folk get away? Guys, if you know what, the one mistake I didn't do, one piece of research I didn't do is figuring out how much the Falcons are giving him. I saw
I haven't seen how much he's paid. I just saw he left, and I pretty much just stomped off and was like, fucking retards.
The only thing I could think here's and tell me if this makes sense, Maddie. Here's what I'm thinking. He got a 2-year deal from the Falcons. I'm thinking that because of his age and because of what happened with like Greg Zuerlein, for instance, kickers can go from being great to being terrible just overnight, apparently. The only thing I'm thinking is that the Jets were not willing to offer him a 2-year deal.
That's very possible.
That's number one. And number two, when I first heard about it, I'm like, wait a minute, you're letting Nick Folk go. He was like 39 for 40. I don't know the stat.
The only consistent player you had last season.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, McNamara, our punter, was pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean,
and Isaiah Williams returning punts and kicks was pretty good. But that's all special teams. But what I'm saying is that another thing I was thinking is that Nick Folk, they couldn't. Okay, hear me out here. You can't you pretty much without a perfect kicking season get better than what Nick Folk gave us last year.
No, I mean,
right. So if he's giving us a perfect season, pretty much, how are you going to improve that? You're not going to improve.
Yeah. So
the only thing I can think of is that Nick Folk can't kick long distance kicks anymore. So as soon as it gets over 50, 55 yards, they're going for it on 4th and down. And they did that many times last year.
Maybe
that's the only thing I'm thinking.
I will say this though. I mean, let's be real. If the only thing we're pissed off about is the kicker position, sorry, like that's a kind of a first world problem. You know what I mean? You can get competent kickers. So we'll see what happens. I like Folk. You know, part of it is there's an emotional attachment. I like Nick Folk. I've always liked Nick Folk. We've had a lot of great years with Nick Folk, and it just sucks. But at the same time, I think you're onto something with the 2-year deal. I mean, the guy is 41.
Well, I'm thinking not only they were only willing to give him 1 because of his age, but also they could not count on him to kick a 60+ yarder. Because it was very clear that every time they had a 60+ yarder, and it even got dicey, like I said, past 55, that they were going for it on 4th down. So they knew they saw something in practice.
I mean,
and the only thing I could think of is that they want a kicker that. Now, another thing is that if you're going to be a good team, you shouldn't have to be kicking tons of long field goals.
100%. Correct.
So that's another like,
and that may be their motivation. I mean, that, again, I'm a million years removed from being even like whatever the lowest coach on the totem pole is of a football team. But that may be their kind of their thing where it's like, listen, bitches, you're not going to rely on your kicker to get 3 points from 53 yards out. Your asses need to get to the red zone. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not happy about it, but I will say this. I wasn't happy, but I'm not like, it's not like Curtis Martin went and signed with the fucking Bills or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not thrilled, but I'm not beside myself with misery either.
I do have a little bit of good news on the show front, Maddie, and that's that tonight we should be getting a visit from Tommy Jets.
Oh, right on, man. I was just thinking about him the other day.
We haven't talked to him in a little while.
He's a busy dude. Ugh.
Yeah, absolutely he is.
So yeah. Otherwise, though, I really like the signings and the trade. Let's talk about the trade.
Which trade? I'm
Wasn't it that Fitzpatrick trade? Didn't we trade for Fitzpatrick? Or
no. We signed him as a free agent.
All right, sorry. Like I said, I
think that was the best one of the day.
That was huge. I love that one. Love that one. I thought it was a trade. Again, guys, I've been doped up on Alka-Seltzer Cold and Dayquil all day today. So you're gonna have to forgive me if I totally brain fart on some stuff. But yeah, the Fitzpatrick one, I was stoked. I was like, let's go. And the thing is this makes the draft so much more wide open for the Jets in the sense that they don't have to immediately draft. Before today, I was like, they're drafting an edge rusher without fail. Like without fail. Now I'm going, I still have to. I still think they will.
Yeah.
I still think they will too. But what I'm saying is like if for some reason there's something going on, they might not. It just means their hand isn't forced, and I like that. I like the idea of, Ryan says that Tua did sign with the Falcons, which is what I was hearing too.
He did.
We did trade for a 7th for Fitzpatrick. It was a trade. Rusty Spooner says that.
Oh, okay, a 7th.
Which is like, I might as well have signed him.
Consider that not a trade. So they did. They traded a 7th and then gave him a 3-year extension.
Yeah,
for $40 million. Yes,
I knew I wasn't crazy.
No, yeah. There's so much information came in
today. Is like it's literally like taking a gallon jug and pouring it into a rocks glass for football information. There's only so much anybody's going to retain. So comments, please. If we get something wrong, correct us. I know I will. Like I say, I've been rocking 101 degree fever most of the day, so I'm pretty stupid.
Real quick, Rusty Spooner saying we got to draft the kicker Zavada. He's awesome. Look him up. I absolutely will. Because I will, at this point, it's like
write that down.
I'm just annoyed that Nick Folk is gone because I
just like Nick Folk. Like, let's be honest, we're just sentimental assholes. We like the guys that have been good to us, as you do as a football fan. So it sucks. We miss him. We're not happy about it, but it's not the end of the world. We like our guy.
Okay, so let's go down this. So once again, I think at this point we don't, and this was a huge problem last year. I don't think we necessarily have to worry about our safety room anymore. Because between Minkah Fitzpatrick and then it just came over the wire like an hour ago that we got Dane Belton from the Giants.
Yep.
On a 1-year deal, which I don't love 1-year deals because
I don't love 1-year deals, but at the same time, I think a 1-year deal is a great way to introduce a player to a system, particularly when it's from the Giants. I'm happy with a 1-year deal from somebody from the Giants because that tells me that like that dude has more to consider, which is, okay, do I really want to move? Do I want to sell my house? Do I want to do all this shit? Or do I actually like it here and want to sign an extension? And it's easier to sign an extension with the Jets from the Giants and vice versa versus if he signed a 1-year deal from like Seattle. You know what I mean?
The funny thing is, speaking of that exact thing, I saw, and this could be an unsubstantiated report, but I saw a report that AVT didn't want to be on the Jets, that he wanted a change of scenery. And then he went to the Giants. Where's your change of scenery, brother?
Yeah, it's
you're going to be at MetLife Stadium in the same goddamn.
Yeah, like I mean, you had a year off, and now you're back in the Metro.
Yeah, and
and here's the thing: I wish Elijah Vera Tucker well, and I don't know why. Like all the New York media, all the the Post, and all of them are focused only on the Giants. which, you know, is kind of par for the course. I keep telling everybody, look, I know you guys are really happy that you got a coach and all this shit. Slow down. You're not going to win the Super Bowl next year. You've taken good steps and you're working positively, but like the way I would describe it is if the exact same scenario happened for the Jets fans would be like, cool, we might break even next year, or because it's an odd numbered game system, we might have a winning record. That would be the ceiling because there's still so much work to do. And the Giants fans and the New York media are acting like the Giants are just going to go out there and take over the NFC East. And I'm like, guys, you're doing well, but you're going to be really pissed off around fucking Thanksgiving when you realize you're not winning the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Well, if any Giants fans think they're going to win the Super Bowl, they're out of their fucking mind.
I don't think any Giants fans do. I just think the New York media wants them to believe they will.
I mean, yeah, it is what
like,
it is.
God damn, guy. Like, I mean, if you go click on NewYorkPost.com, because I've been refreshing that from my bed on my iPad all day, and it's just Giants, 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 Giants. I'm like, okay, calm the fuck down.
The one thing I'll give the Jets is that they went out there and they got free agents. Like, they weren't sitting on their hands. They weren't, just, waiting to, they went out there and got guys that they wanted. And regardless of how good or bad they are, they went out and they got guys that they wanted on their team.
They addressed the biggest issue they have, which is that their defense pretty much would let somebody kick a fucking beach ball past them.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and another thing is that also you have to take all of these guys that we picked up in free agency and then add Tavondre Sweat, who we got in the trade for JJ.
I'm so stoked.
Like we have run stoppers. We now have a safety room. Cornerback still a little bit of a problem
right now. As of right this minute, our defense, I would say, is about 150% improved.
Which, once again,
I mean, nothing from
the
nothing
smartest kid on the short bus.
At the same time, it's still so much better than it was.
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean,
that's what I mean. That's what I want to see. And that's what I'm really starting to come around on Muji. I'm starting to be like, this dude is. Hey, thanks, Jake. Glad you're tuning in, buddy. Appreciate you. I don't know, Jake. By the way, if you're still here, I gave you a lot of love the other day. Or 2 shows back. I don't know if you saw it, but I gave you a lot of love for sticking up for interviewing Mehesh Maheda, whatever his name is. I thought that the way you handled that was very professional.
Well, anyway. Jake, hold on. Jake gets the Jets chant. Here we go. Jets. Jake coming in with 199 says Midnight Mike on free agency night. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jake. Once again, we're, like I've said a million times, me and Maddie are fans. We're lunch pail guys.
We do. We enjoy. I enjoy your show, Jake. I really.
No, I always say if you want like all the stats, all of the information, like everything back, then you want to go to someone like Jake, or you want to go to my boy Ian, Jet Central.
Those guys are.
Yeah,
they're like supercomputers, man. They're so good. Like Ian and Jake are 2 of my favorite guys. Where like. Half the time they'll explain shit and I don't understand it, but I understand it better than I would have. You know what I mean? I know that sounds kind of dumb, but those guys, man, their brains are complete football brains. I honestly am kind of surprised that an NFL organization has not employed them as an advisor or something, because those dudes really have shit figured out. Oh shit! Happy birthday, Beast!
Yeah, yesterday was Beast's birthday. Everyone reminded us about 15 times on Saturday night show.
Big 2-9.
Yeah, he's going to be next year. Beast turns
30 next year, buddy.
Yeah, he's getting up there. But Sir Luca, hey guys, don't forget yesterday was Beast's birthday. Happy belated birthday, Beast! You bloated warthog. Oh, that's funny.
You know what's funny is I don't know how Chad. I don't know if any of you guys have read these. They're called the Dungeon Crawler Carl books. You've probably seen them if you go to Target or anywhere. They're prominently displayed. I feel like Beast would do well in the dungeon. Like Beast would have been a guy who lived a long time down there. So if any of you guys have read the books, let me know what you think.
Real quick, Brian brings up a good point. He says, poor Ali, first Jets jersey is now a throwback. Because remember Ali got his first Jets jersey this past season and he picked a Nick Folk.
That
And
poor bastard.
well, but you know what? Nick Folk was on our team during the good times 10, 15 years ago. And he came back. Like Nick Folk, I respect that. Like that's a
Yeah, I
jersey
mean,
that you don't need to like
if
talk.
you rep a Jets Nick Folk thing, it's clear you love the Jets, and that's not a bad one to get.
And Ryan comes in, our one of our resident Patriot fans. Miami Dolphins signed Malik Willis from Green Bay. Yes, they did. They got rid of Tua. Tua went to the Falcons. And I want to point out that Malik Willis is a guy I wouldn't have minded signing. But Tua, I am so goddamn happy that he is off the board and we don't need to worry.
I'm just glad we don't have to hear about it.
Correct. I don't want to deal with it.
I still think he should just.
He should
retire.
Again,
this is just coming from a humanitarian angle. I'm like, dude, you're gonna die. By the way, I hope you guys have noticed, but the lighting is better.
It is better.
I got a new light, and I think it looks better for the show.
Very excited about that.
I'm very excited.
Real quick, Valerie says John Simpson is gone too. Yeah, real quick before I'm going to go through all the picks or all the free agents we signed. But Nick Folk gone. John Simpson goes to the Ravens. He's gone. Quincy Williams gone. He heads to the Browns. AVT goes to the Giants. So a lot of guys that were Jets that we loved JJ. He got traded a week or so ago. I liked Quincy last season. He didn't have the best season, but I still liked Quincy. Is he going to now dye his hair blue? Oh no, I'm sorry, orange. Being on the Browns, he always had the green hair. I always appreciated that. But I think, like you said, like we said at the top of the show, the one that hurts the most is 100% Nick Folk.
Yeah, but again, let's be real. It is an emotional thing, not really as football shit goes. If you're going to suffer a position, kicker is probably the best position to suffer at.
A lot of teams were trying to get Kenneth Walker in there, and he's going to the Kansas City Chiefs. So
Ryan, by the way, Ryan, you're our Patriots guy. Have the Patriots made any signings today? I haven't seen it because, my Twitter feed is kind of Jet-centric, etc. So if the Patriots made any signings today, fire those in the comments, please.
But it looks like the Chiefs aren't going out into the, out into the sunset. Like we all thought they might, because Travis Kelce's apparently re-signing or going to continue with the Kansas City Chiefs. They get Kenneth Walker. Obviously, when Mahomes gets healthy, so the team is still going to be a threat once they're healthy. Not that Kelce is Kelce's clearly on the downturn of his career, but he can
still be valuable. I mean,
hey Mike, hey Travis, how you doing?
Hey Trav, what's up, buddy? Love that tat, dude.
There you go.
Jake, my man. Appreciate you, brother. Always cool when Jake pops in, man. It's nice to know that Jake is it. It just is nice to see that the bigger guys monitor the scene. You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee you Jake watches Ian's videos, and it's cool when he pops in. And he threw us, a super chat too, which is also really nice of him. So thank you, Jake.
Let's keep going. And the funny thing is that I don't even want to get into it.
God, I feel like shit.
I don't even want. Sorry, Maddie. That's
go for it.
I'm not going to get into it because it's once again.
I don't even know what you're not wanting to get into.
It's Jake is an example of, at least to outwardly. I've spoken to him a few times. I had him on the show once.
All right.
It outwardly seems like a good guy, and I appreciate that. But there is, I don't even want. Here's what I'll say. People who are not Jets content creators may look at Jets content creation and think that it's all, peaches and cream. There is this disgusting poison in Jets, and I'm not going to name names. You guys know who I love.
No, Jets content creation is like a big, dumb, retarded high school where everybody hates everybody.
And maybe I'm drinking right now. So maybe by the end of the show, who knows if I run my mouth. But it's once again, it's not even something that, it's not even a person in this sense that
it's the YouTube culture. That's the thing. It's just a cutthroat kind of fucking thing where, views and likes are king, and it is what it is.
This is a situation where I found out something. First off, I already knew a bunch of shit about this person.
Sex with somebody you shouldn't have. I knew it.
I already knew a bunch of behind the scenes shit about this person that I never mentioned and whatever. This person is not. It's not necessarily. They've been on the show. It's definitely not to do with any of the beef that we had a year ago. It has nothing to do with that or any of those people with that were close to the show. So I want to point that out for all you old heads in here who've been watching a year or two. But it's just they're either listening to bullshit rumor, whatever happened. I found out something, and it's from somebody that I thought I was cool with, and thought that we went back and forth, whatever. I thought everything was, and whatever.
Maybe I have no fucking idea what you're talking.
That's because I'm trying not.
Yeah, I understand you're trying to be cool about it, but
honestly, that's why the biggest heel in Jets YouTube is back below my name, because people love to hate on Midnight Mike, and that's fine. And it's because of bullshit fucking rumors that people spread. I don't know if that is because of this guy, the person I'm talking about. But regardless, I found out something, and I just
hate on you because it makes me feel tall,
and that's fine. That's fine, and I don't mind people giving me shit. But if you have a fucking problem with me, I don't care who you fucking are, come to me and talk to me about it. Just come to me, talk to me like a fucking man, talk to me face to face. And I'll tell you, if I have a fucking problem with you, I will tell you. If I don't have a problem with you, I will tell you. And that's that. That's as of right now, that's all I'm saying. Like I don't. It's just like I said. It's like people are so behind your back and bullshit, like nice to your face, and then you find out like a month or two later that they were. Oh, it's bullshit. But like I love doing this show. I love talking Jets with all the people in here, especially on Saturday nights when our numbers are obviously higher. I love talking to Maddie. I love talking to Abe. I love talking to Tommy. I love talking to Sean. I love talking to the people who call in. I love doing this show. I love talking about the Jets. I love getting off on tangents and talking about hockey and horror and, whatever. But it's like this underbelly bullshit, Maddie. It's whatever. Like I said, I shouldn't even be that bothered by what I found out, but I found it out literally right before the show. And I was like, I thought we were cool. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, you little shit? Whatever. I'm just going to skip ahead in the comments because I know that I'm way behind at this point. Okay.
Dude, okay, so I've tried to reply twice to Rashad, and I just Rashad, so you know what I wanted to say? I said, LOL, fuck those retards. And it won't let me post to the comments. So I did acknowledge what you said. It's just YouTube is censoring me.
Somebody get Mike a Long Island iced tea. That's one of my favorite drinks.
Hey, all I know is you can't be mad at me. You're wearing the shirt I gave you.
That's right.
Looks better on you than it does me, man. I look like a fucking wraith wearing that thing. It was just too big.
Well, dude, it's huge on me.
You fill it out. You look good.
I'm 6'2".
Looks fine on you. You look like you're going to a game. I look like I was like dying of cancer wearing it. So
yeah, I feel like I feel like if I
it's long, but you can't tell that on camera.
Well, no, not on camera. And even if I did, even when I do, like if I was to go out wearing a Jets jersey, regardless of this one or anyone,
you just tuck it in.
No, well, you don't tuck it in. Tuck it in.
I tuck in jerseys. Sorry, some of us were raised.
Get the fuck out of here, Maddie.
Sorry, gaywad.
Oh no, gaywad. You're a gaywad if you tuck in a jersey.
You're gay.
Guys, tell them in the chat. Like seriously, who tucks in a jersey?
Shit. Oh wow, the Rangers are fucking up the Flyers right now.
Dude, that's like tucking in a t-shirt. Get the fuck out of here with that.
You blouse it so it doesn't look like it's tucked in.
Well, no, but regardless, I usually wear a hoodie underneath them anyway because it's in the fall, winter, and then it makes it.
Well, yeah, because again, where you are, it's a way colder than where I'm at, dude. It was fucking almost 75 degrees today. It was crazy.
No, today we were in the 50s.
Yeah, it's
we were doing good today. So us in the Northeast got a nice little punch of warmth, which I'm really appreciating. I was out in a t-shirt and shorts today.
Yeah.
So
and baseball's coming up. I'm ready for baseball season. Well, you know what? We'll talk a little bit baseball later on, but I want to get through. We can put baseball off for a couple of weeks. I mean,
no. I just want to ask you because I forgot to ask you on Saturday night before you pieced out. So I have a question for you about the World Baseball Classic.
Okay.
But anyway, Valerie comes in, says Muji did another fantastic job, even though we lost some beloved players. Let's get to that, Maddie.
He really has done a good job.
I mean, we'll see. We still have to see.
There's a lot to do, but on day one, I don't think you can be really upset with anything that happened.
You know how I know you're gay? You tuck in your shirt and jerseys.
Silence, heathen.
Thank you. That is right on the money.
Look, I tuck my shirt in, I put my cell phone clip on my belt, and then I go get my paper.
So we did not sign a single person on the offensive side of the ball. As far as I know, I may have missed somebody.
I didn't see anyone either. So, Chad, if you know something,
I see a safety, a defensive end, a linebacker, a defensive tackle, and a safety.
Which, honestly, though, that was our biggest need. So, you know what? On day one, that's priority. I think the Jets are well aware of what's going on. We still have 2 running backs. We have Braylon Allen and Breece Hall.
Well, I want to talk about Breece too.
And
he's running his tweet mouth.
I didn't see any of that, so you got to fill me in. But you know, basically, our big thing is we're going to draft a wideout in the first round for sure now. Like, I have no doubt. So
I hope so. That would be
cool
nice.
with it, man. I'm cool with it. Yeah, I agree. Those World Classic tats are pretty fucking sweet.
That's something else we will talk about later. But let's get through this, and then I'll go to the Breece thing. So first, we signed, and this I think was the biggest one. This one was the one we talked about a little bit. I think this was the best signing of the day, and it's safety Minkah Fitzpatrick, a 5-time Pro Bowler, to a 3-year, $40 million deal. That's $3.3 million a year. Got him from the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins are just.
Well, you know, we talk about how we know we're going to suck next year. I think the Dolphins might be worse than us next year.
Oh, I think they will be.
And
we've been improving.
I think they've made their peace with it too. Like, Dolphins fans and Jet fans, we're like 2 peas in a pod right now, which is 2026 is going to be an absolute shit show. But at least I feel like the Jets will be able to see the sun behind the clouds, whereas it's hurricane season in Miami.
And I will also say this: they're not setting Malik Willis up well if they're just fire sailing their entire team. They gave him a big contract, and in his first year, they're kind of throwing him to the wolves.
Well, they cut Tua and took a $99 million cap hit. How fucking crazy is that?
I think that's
the biggest in the history of NFL.
I agree, but I think that went down a bit when he signed with the Falcons. I don't know, for some reason.
I don't know if it did or not, but just when they cut him, it was a $99 million cap hit, and I was like, holy shit.
Matty definitely wears socks with sandals if he's tucking in a jersey.
You know what? When I'm riding my golf cart to Hooters to have wings at 11 a.m. for bingo at 4, you can fuck yourselves.
When did you move to Florida?
Dude, I would move to Florida in a heartbeat. I fucking love Florida.
Yeah, my whole
I do not wear socks with sandals. Shut up. Rusty, you're lucky you're my boy. You know, your words hurt people. You should know that.
The next one that came in was defensive end Joseph Asai. We signed him to a 3-year, $36 million. That's $12 million per year.
I like him.
Yeah, not a bad signing at all. Then we signed Kingsley Inagabiare. Is that how you say it? I don't know.
I think so.
These names, these Samoan and like Muslim.
Some of these names, dude, like it's like Key and Peele.
What the fuck happened to Smith and Brown and just the standard names? Davis to come up. Davis, simple. He's a pass rusher. That's something we need. But once again, it's a 1 million, a 1 year, $10 million contract. So I can see the plus to it, but it's also not. He's not going to feel comfortable. I don't feel like when you get signed to a 1 year deal, you feel comfortable. Do you know what I'm saying? Being on the team.
But again, we weren't there when the negotiations went down, where he might have said, "Look, take a flyer on us. If you like what we're doing in here, cool. If not, it is what it is." So I think that, I mean, that's how I would sign. Excuse me. That's how I would express to a guy who I wanted to sign to a longer contract, who was hesitant, be like, "Listen, come play with us, see how you feel. If you don't like it, no harm, no foul. But we're going to prove to you this is what you want to do." So
yeah, that's a tough ask for being on the Jets.
Right, but at the same time, you also have to realize, as free agents, a lot of these free agents are looking at this team going, They got a shitload of high draft picks. And the more I see from this GM,
and no quarterback.
they have, they're going to get a quarterback. But the more I see from this GM is not stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, all right, it might suck ass for the next 18 months. Okay, we're going to play through a whole season. But come 2027 draft time, we might be smiling our asses off. So, and you got to realize too, you might just be a player who's like, look, I just want to get fucking paid.
No, well, I agree with that.
There's that.
Who doesn't want to get who doesn't want to
I'm
get
going to
$10
play.
million?
I'm going to be a standout on this team that sucks ass and get a huge payday, if not from them, from someone else. So,
real quick, guys, if you are in here,
Nate, saw you, buddy. Good to see you, brother.
Hit that thumbs up. It helps out the show. It's the one thing I like the most. But Sir Lucas says, Matty, blouse is his jersey. He's not gay. He's metrosexual.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, there you go. And if you do this, your comment comes up almost instantaneously. Valerie comes in with $5 and gets the Jets chant.
And I agree with her.
Jets. Valerie comes in. She's also a channel member. Thank you so much, First Lady Val. She says there's a lot of logic behind this. It will all be revealed in time. And I will say this. So far with Muji, we have seen him not only get us a bunch of cap space, which I wanted at the beginning of last year, got us a bunch of draft picks, which I wanted at the beginning of last year. And I wanted him to be, assertive in free agency. He did that.
Well, if you're an NFL agent, you're telling your clients, look, yeah, right now, getting in on the ground floor with this team might not be a bad idea because everything we've seen from their office is showing they're not complete morons. So,
well, and my thing is that he's done the three things that I've really wanted him to do. We just now have to see the guys that we get from these free agencies, the guys we get from this money that we had.
These drafts, they got to perform.
Yeah, we've got to see them perform on the field.
That's where you got to count on your coaching staff to handle their business.
And I don't expect every free agent or every draft pick to hit.
No,
but if 60 to 80% of them work out,
then we are fucking walking on sunshine.
Hell yeah, I am 100% behind.
Honestly, the odds are in our favor that will work out because we have a lot of cap space, a lot of draft picks. Just in general, it looks like we should be able to show a lot of positive forward movement here.
Nate comes in and says we signed 3 Nigerians and the Seahawks had 7 Nigerians. I feel like that's a joke. I feel like there's a joke in there.
All I know is that the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, so Viva Nigeria.
Yeah, I guess we need to sign Nigerians.
I work with a few. I'll send them your way.
Knicks lost to LA Lakers yesterday, where LeBron James was injured. LeBron James is a big old pussy. Not a joke.
No, I mean, that's the thing, though, is I'm not familiar with, I don't know how popular American football is in Nigeria, but, you get big boys over here, they go to school, they fucking hit hard. I'm all for it, so.
Rusty Spooner, Muji, and AG have their own scouts now for the first time.
True.
Last year.
Also very true.
Yeah, Matty, we've been saying this the whole time. It's like, that's why we're behind Aaron Glenn.
Yeah.
Last year was not his team. It was not.
You walked into basically a team that was held together with crazy glue and duct tape, and you're like, okay, so you're a scout. What's your name? Versus, hey, I hired you. So I'm God help me, I'm feeling kind of positive about the Jets lately.
You want to see me not be able to pronounce any name on a list?
I knew you were gonna do that. It's Uchenna Wusu.
Yeah,
Uye Mafe, Nick
Owusu.
Emanawore, Ulu Olawatimi, Jackson Smith,
and Jigba. We knew that one. I know that one. And
Jalen Milroe. So what's funny is, so I work with a lot of people from Africa, and so I've gotten really good at figuring out how to pronounce these names.
Scott comes in and says the problem is the Nigerians we signed were not the Nigerians who played for Seattle, and that's a Scott sighting. I would be shocked if Seattle just started doing what the Dolphins are doing. They're not just going to start giving away or trading away or anything a team that just won the Super Bowl. So let's be honest there.
But like I say, I still don't think we're going to be good next year, but I think we're going to have a lot to feel good about. Like, I hate moral victories, but at the same time, I'll take them.
Next on the list of guys we have signed, and this one I'm excited about for a couple reasons. Linebacker Demario Davis comes back to the Jets for his third stint. The downside is he's 37 years old, but I think he's going to be our CJ Mosley. He's going to be the leader of that defense. He's going to be the guy motivating people. He's going to be the guy.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
No, not at all. You need vets.
It's a great idea. You need a leader on the field, and I think that he can do it. So I'm looking forward to seeing Demario back.
And he gets a 2-year, $22 million. 2-year, $22 million.
I was surprised he got 2 years. I expected him to get 1.
I'm happy he got 2.
I'm cool with 2. Don't get me wrong. I just figured if anybody would get a 1-year deal, it would have been him. But I'm cool with it.
No, it's got, dude. It's got to happen. Like we really need a leader. We need a big veteran who's been there, and not only that, he clearly has a heart for the Jets, coming back for a third time because it is what it is. But I think he's going to be our new CJ Mosley. And fuck, I would have fucking signed CJ Mosley back. I'll never not want to sign CJ Mosley.
Yeah, no, I'm still a CJ Mosley fan.
Yeah, for the leadership that he provided. And then we got a super chat hitting that Jets chat for Scott. Jets.
It's funny that this was brought up because I know how much you guys love when I talk about Conan the Barbarian.
No, yeah, that always brings up the show.
Yeah, it always gets us viewers. And what's funny is, so it was announced today that they hired a director and a writer for a King Conan sequel to Conan the Destroyer. And Schwarzenegger is down to return. And I'm sitting there going, I might just let my shit go and go for a King Conan look. Just let the beard grow and, I'm starting my diet tomorrow, depending on if I'm not in the fucking hospital. But so I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, I might just let the gray mane just flow and just go for a King Conan look. But yes, I do need a haircut, Scott.
I realized, and I might even not even have done it, but I was on Instagram and I saw your real name. And I was like, is that? And I clicked on it, and I'm not following you on Instagram, and I think I forgot to again. So I'm going to follow you, Maddie. But I was like, is that? And then I started scrolling through the pictures, and I was like, holy shit.
Like, I know those kids.
Well, I didn't. I saw you. Well, the funny thing is I scrolled down. I saw you with long hair and like a goatee.
Yeah.
Or a beard or something.
Yeah.
That doesn't even look like Maddie.
So yeah, if you guys really want to see what I look like when society collapses.
Olu is Nigerian. We need, just make the whole team Nigerian. They're also great runners, aren't they? Oh no, that's Kenya.
That's Kenya. Yeah.
Sorry. Those African countries, I get confused.
Oh man, welcome in, buddy.
Let's see here. Membu is Cameroonian. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
And what's up, gentlemen?
Too, man. We talk a lot of soccer.
How you doing, Snowman? Good to see you. All right. Last two guys I got, unless we did some more signings while we've been on or something.
Let me go over to NFL.com and make sure I didn't miss anything.
Here we go. We got
I think we're good.
David Onyemata from the Falcons. That's the 1 year, $10.5 million defensive tackle. And then the one just before we got on the air, Dane Belton, a 1 year contract from the New York Giants. And it's a contract that is 4, it could be 6 with incentives, $6 million. And that's what we got today. And like I said, I count that out. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new names on the defensive side of the ball. And that does not include the 7th name, which is Tavondre Sweat that we got in the trade for Jermaine Johnson. So, Aaron Glenn is doing what he can for this defense. Does that mean that the draft is predominantly offense. When do we get our
I
quarterback?
think we still draft a stud on D with the second pick, and then I think we wide out. But I don't know. I mean, what's this fuck that quarterback that everybody's talking about? I'm not so sure they might not just take a flyer on him with that second pick in the first round if he's there.
I actually, once again, I don't know if you were on when I did this, and once again, I forgot to put it up. I almost want to. Maybe I could do it. I did a mock draft at work because I was bored as shit, and I ended up getting a trade, and I ended up trading. Oh, I don't know if I traded away. Hold on one second. Let me see if I have the screenshot, and then I can put it into StreamYard possibly, and show you what I got because I think I did a pretty good job here. Yes, okay, here it is. First off, let me crop this down because obviously we don't need all of that. And I didn't do the full draft either. I only went to like the first like 100, 200 picks, something like that. But let me see if I could do this while I'm on the air. It's going to be rough. All right, let's see here. Maddie, vamp a little bit.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I like I say, what do you guys want from me? All right, I'm doped up on fucking Dayquil, and I'm gonna so chug Nyquil like a fucking frat boy later. I have to say though, free agency's been kind of interesting. A lot of teams doing a lot of shit. I still can't believe anybody signed Tua, let alone Atlanta. Where, I mean, goddamn, I feel like he's gonna get murdered in Atlanta.
And we've said this from last season, Maddie. It's no hate towards Tua.
No one hates Tua. I don't hate the Falcons or anything. I'm just going, dude.
They're gonna put Tua out on that field. Tua's gonna die on the goddamn field, and then everyone's gonna have to wear Guardian caps, even though they don't do anything.
Right.
And we're all gonna look like Toad from Mario Brothers. Like,
I will say, I don't know if you guys saw the Scary Movie 6 trailer, but holy shit, will I be there day one?
Real quick, we got another Jets chant, and then I can bring up my mock draft. There we go, Joe the Jet. Jets. He comes in with 199. Thank you so much, sir. I think Geno, Wentz, and Ty Simpson is the QB room. I don't think that we are going to be able to get Ty Simpson. I don't see us using our second or our 16th for him. I do think Geno or Wentz are going to come here, and if I had to choose between the two of them, honestly, I'd take Geno. It's looking more and more like Geno's coming here because everywhere else that Geno was
coming out of retirement.
No, and I don't think he wants to come to the Jets. And Kirk Cousins has pretty much said he's not going to the Jets. We could just say goodbye to that idea.
Everybody knows my feelings about Kirk Cousins.
But I do think it's looking more and more like we're going to have a Geno Smith quarterback again.
That'll be interesting, but
I mean, it is what it is. I don't think we're going to be able to be high enough.
I don't love it, but I'll put up with it.
Yeah. But here we go. Here's my random mock draft that I did. Here we go. So what happened is they offered me for the second pick. I was offered, I forget by who, the 9th, the 29th, and the 33rd. And I said, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it and see what we get. And I took Sonny Styles, linebacker out of Ohio State, at number 9. Then at our normal 16th pick, I took Mekhi Lemon, wide receiver out of USC, which I would have taken at 16 anyway if he was there and he was one of the top guys. And then if you go down and go look at number 40, I was able to get Caleb Downs because of his injury. No one was, because of the rumored injury to his Achilles. No one was taking him, and I ended up getting him at 40. And then we were talking about quarterbacks at 103. I ended up with Garrett Nussmeier. So that I think Garrett Nussmeier or Adler, is it Adler? No, Adir. I'm whatever.
I can't remember.
I think that we could get one of those guys deeper in the draft at like our 44th pick or something like that.
It'll be interesting to see. What did you run this through?
PFT.
Okay. No. Interesting.
I believe. Yeah. Oh yeah, PFSN.
Very interesting.
But that's who I got. And if you look, I went a lot of defense on there. Look, I linebacker.
Yeah, I mean,
a linebacker, edge, safety,
got a safety,
cornerback, and then another edge down at 139.
Yeah, I see that late edge.
So I was looking defense too, guys.
Yeah, I don't think Caleb Downs is going to fall to 40, but we'll see.
You never know, man.
Yeah,
like injuries and weird things like
shit happens at the draft. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Rusty Spooner says, I think Burrow is going to be the next Andrew Luck with Max Crosby now being on the Ravens. Oh, did you see Pittman is gone from the Colts? I think the Colts go 1-16 next year. I mean, I'm hearing
that be nice.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of doom and gloom about the Colts.
Man,
they're saying what's his face? Daniel Jones is looking for like $40-50 million a year. He's coming off an ACL. You're not getting $40 or $50 million coming off an injury like that. That's out of your mind.
Yeah, I think the Colts. I think it's going to work out really well for us, but
Dano, have you been watching our show? Abe is a big what is it? He really wants Will Levis on this team.
Yeah, he does. He loves
it. And this year, once again, I don't give a fuck. I'll take Will Levis. I'll take Geno Smith. I just don't. There's no one out there that makes me go, oh, this guy can get us 8, 9, 10 wins. There's not a quarterback out there. And as a matter of fact, every quarterback that's still out there or was out there, add Tua, add Malik Willis, add them all. Who cares? I don't see us getting more than 5 wins.
Yeah, we're not set up to win right now. I hate to say it, but it's just the way it is.
J.K. Dobbins from Baltimore Ravens just signed with the Denver Broncos for 2 years. That's not bad. That would be wild if Caleb downfalled to 40. I know. Crazy stuff does happen in the draft, though.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. We can all talk shit now, but who didn't think Shadur Sanders was going to get drafted till the 5th fucking round last year? Like, nobody.
I'm surprised he was drafted. Maddie, why are you being an asshole in the comments? You're assuming someone's gender?
Because I live in 2009 when people were normal.
I love it. Abe needs Jets chaos. Well, tell Jeremy to pop on and when next time Abe is on. Maddie, I even had the artist mix both my dog's ashes into the
That's fucking badass, dude.
That's pretty fucking cool. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, that's a thing. And like I say, man, I got 2 dogs. Those are my babies. I got 2 dogs, 3 cats. I love every one of those guys, and I swear to God, I would shoot somebody that kicked one of my fucking animals. So,
Maddie, we were talking earlier about Breece Hall.
Yeah, what do you got?
I have his first tweet, and then he went on to like double down on things and whatever, and like fight with fans. It's almost like he got drunk and was like decided that he was going to fight back and forth with fans and make little jokes.
God damn it, Breece.
But this is what he posted. This was his first post of the day when we started signing all of our free agents. He wrote, damn sure got a lot of money in Florham Park, all these contract dudes signing, basically saying like, you don't have money.
Where's my money?
Correct. And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like how much is he getting this year? Just being, he's getting like $14 million. And he's getting that on a tag. And I'm sure the Jets are offering him $14-15 million. Dude, if you want more than that, I don't know what to tell you. You're a running back, okay? They don't get...
Yeah, sorry, dude. You're not in a high-paying position right now.
And it's like to sit there and run your mouth and make wise-ass comments. I don't care if I see he's laughing and joking and all that stuff, but it's not the time. It's not the time to be making jokes about money and all that shit when you're not signing a contract. And I'm sorry, like... The more Breece runs his mouth, the more he doesn't sign all this stuff. I don't want to.
You're going to be that guy who, when you leave, no one is going to fucking miss you.
I like, and I still have I like Breece Hall. He's a good.
I like Breece Hall too, But you know what? God help him if Braylon Allen outshines him this year.
It's just so fucking annoying to
If
see that
Braylon
shit.
Allen is tearing it up at the trade deadline, they'll let Brees go for a fucking fifth.
Will Levis puts mayo in his coffee.
All right, you guys keep saying that shit, and now I want to actually try that.
Dano, I did. Dano made a comment on Brees, and Brees.
Did you really? What'd you say,
yeah,
Dano?
I forget. I probably should have screenshotted that.
That's funny.
But yeah, it is what it is. Brees took the bait. Yeah, well, no, everyone else took the bait too because he was probably all drunk, laying on his couch. He decided to write some wise ass comments sitting there and being like, "Whoa, where's my money, assholes?" And then we all as fans took the bait and wrote like "F you," and then he took our bait and continued and started like replying to everybody.
Ah, Jesus.
It's like, get the fuck off of social media, guys. Unless you're just writing like random cool things. Like,
honestly, I can't say anything because all I've done is declare war on hockey pronoun Twitter for the last like 10 days. And I've gotten like 32,000 impressions on my fucking bullshit on Twitter.
What do you mean hockey pronoun Twitter?
Oh, dude, all these fucking weirdos that are like, they watched Heated Rivalry and decided to all become hockey fans, and they're cussing out the USA men's team and saying that they're all terrible.
Rivalry, that like gay hockey?
Thing, yeah.
Okay.
And all these people, I don't know why it shows up in my feed. I really don't, but I just start jumping in there and being like, you're retarded. And I just started talking shit to all of them. And yeah, alcohol may have been involved. But holy shit, dude. I log into Twitter and it's like notifications up the fucking yin yang, dude. Finally, some of them are starting to block me, but it's like, it's all these fucking weird, like 19, they, them. I'm a Sharks viber and I love like the wild and the stars and the Avs. And so, I mean, it's just shit like it would literally be like if in my profile said, you know, Rangers fan, Devils viber, Islanders appreciator. And it's like, dude, fuck off. You're fucking retarded. And so I just started calling these people out and telling them they're retarded and talking shit to them. And it has become so funny, dude. Like they get so mad at me and it's like, and the funniest thing is,
I feel like I should get in on this.
Oh, dude, you should. It's hysterical. The funniest thing is that like their biggest comeback is like, tell me you're a current president supporter. And I'm like, I didn't say shit about politics. I just said you're fucking stupid.
I called you gay. What's the problem?
Yeah, it's so funny, dude. Like I have just gone off. Like one of them was like, I'm just making Pokemons of my favorite Kale McCarr and whoever for the Sharks. And I'm like, you are fucking embarrassing. Why do you hate everything? God. I'm like, because your shit is weak.
Scott comes in and says, if it's a bad year, Brees will be a lot of fun. If playoffs.
Talk about playoffs?
Playoffs?
Dude, it is going to be funny to watch Brees if he does not get anything. It's gonna
sorry, that's what Dano posted an emo picture of Brees where he had like emo makeup on and all this other stuff. And Brees,
what did he say? What did he say back?
Something like I might make this my profile pic. But it was like, yeah, it was pretty funny. I guess he AI'd a picture of Brees Hall as an emo, like fruit.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to go look that up later.
We tagged him. Now let's trade his ass. Are you following Dano? Because if you go to Brees Hall's Twitter account and then click replies and scroll down a bit, you'll see it. Because if you follow Dano,
I am following. I'm pretty sure I'm following Dano. I don't see why I wouldn't be. But yeah, I mean,
well, Maddie, real quick, it's that time of the night to get Thunder Beast.
Oh, why wouldn't it be?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what he has to say. The birthday boy himself,
Mea Copa,
the Thunder Beast. What's up, Beast?
How you doing there, Midnight Mike? What's going on with you, Chief?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm gonna say this for everybody. Brees, quit your freaking bitching. Stop moaning like a little girl. Grow a pair of sacks. Get your ass licked here and stop acting like a little bitch, please, for everybody's sake. Also, I had to take my guinea pig to the vet today. $107. Had to get his ears cleaned out. He had blocked up, what's called
You
Please
take guinea pigs to the vet?
remove this son of a bitch right now. See ya.
I thought. Wait, you take guinea pigs to the vet? I thought you just flushed them.
No, you don't. That's stupid. What the hell would you do
okay.
that for? What are you blind?
No, your barber was.
No, I don't have no barber. I got my own barber. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But I like these new signings. I'm liking this, but unfortunately, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go from here with Nick Folk? Now that's a real question that we have to figure out. Where do we go?
But Beast, he missed one kick out of like 40, and you're gonna go sign someone else. Like, he was reliable. He was a Jet at heart. Like, God damn, I hate losing Nick Folk.
It's called where do you go from here next? That's the question that's gonna have to ring the bell. Where do you go?
That with the kickers and Yada or whatever
ask yourself the question, where do you go from here?
I just told you we draft that kicker that someone brought up earlier in the show. Apparently he can kick. He's money from 64 in cold and wind weather.
I have to see him. I have to see it first.
So Lucas says
before making a decision, we have to see for ourselves first, because you gotta remember too, that wind that comes off the Atlantic Ocean from Lady Liberty, that's a big dip. That's gonna be a big factor. See, you gotta remember, when you're in MetLife Stadium and them winds kick up to 20, 25, 30, you better think about facing the wind, because that's not gonna be the easiest test. That's a tough test. So you better be lucky than good, and you better be lucky, because if you're not lucky, then you better take your cards off the table.
Well, we have a bunch of people shouting you out, Beast. He says, "Good Lord, Beast, go back to
this guy. I do not want to hear this jerk. He has wasted my time. Blowing smoke up my ass is not gonna get the job done."
Wait, no, this guy. I thought this guy was a friend of yours. Sir.
No. He sounds like a local baboon. I'm sorry. Bye.
All right. Well, we got a Jets chant coming in.
This guy can beat it.
Jets.
Oh, I was going to ask you this question, and it hit me really hard. I'm like, did anyone ever tell you got that mustache look from the Nothing from the Never Ending Story from 1984?
Who?
You got that mustache look because I remember the Nothing.
The Nothing was like a wolf.
Yes, I remember it. I have the movie. I have the Never Ending Story. That's a real movie. It's good.
We know it's a real movie. My kids love the song. Scott Foster says, "Beast, did you eat your little rat in celebration?"
Stop right there. Hold right there. This prick needs a good Andrew in a few seconds. But before I do that, before we do anything, I can't stand this goof. This guy's low IQ. He's probably dumber than Jasmine Crockett, dumber than Chuck Schumer, dumber than Hakeem Jeffries, that Team Obama wannabe, and he's probably another Democrat just looking to blow and smoke up my ass is not going to pay the bill.
Beast. Every single person who comes on, I put up a comment, and you tell me they're assholes and they need to go.
It's the truth. Why am I? I'm gonna say it like Jesse Ventura. Why am I gonna lie about it when I'm telling the facts?
It's Rusty Spooner says, "Happy birthday, you jabroni."
No. I'm not gonna argue with him. He's another one. Bye. Goodbye, loser. Bye.
Beast needs some more hair on his head.
I'm already the sexiest man alive, and I already got enough hair on my head.
That's hard to argue,
why?
Right, Maddie?
Because why? People magazine, Time magazine, they should already put this in proof. I am the hottest thing walking the face of this planet. I may have the hottest temper. I may have the sharpest stick in the drawer. But when it comes to getting facts, see, I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm going to tell it how it is. Our boys are finally getting their balls together, except it's only 2/3 there. But unfortunately, we're not there yet. See, there's a difference between getting there and getting halfway there. We're halfway there, but we're not over the finish line just
living
yet.
on a prayer.
Sir Lucas says guinea pigs are delicious.
I'm not going to talk about that. I'm sorry.
He did not. Beast did not flush his guinea pig. Apparently, he did not do that.
Look, son. I'm not going to explain myself here, and I'm going to say it like Jesse Ventura. either you come on here and talk Jet points with me, or if you can't stand the heat, as Harry Truman once said, you can't stand the heat, get the hell out of the kitchen.
Rusty Spooner says guinea pigs are delicious, though. I tried them in Peru.
It's either you must be a retard or you have the brain or the low IQ of a toilet seat. That's pretty sad.
Oh, here it is. Dano has it. Life
Bye
hack.
bye.
Guinea
Bye.
pigs go in the garbage
Bye.
disposal.
Bye, loser.
But that wouldn't be that
Another
messy because
donkey.
the garbage disposal has that rubber blocker, so you could just put it down there.
First of all, I've been taking care of guinea pigs for 16 years, and I got experience.
Damn, they live a long time.
I've been doing it for a long time, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell it like it is. I'm gonna tell it how it is. We're almost there, but
I respect it.
We just need one. We just need a few more guys that have
too, so
there will be no way we're getting.
You have to let Maddie talk. You have to let Maddie talk.
I was giving you props, dude. Guinea pigs are lives, and they deserve respect, and I respect you for taking care of them.
There you go.
Right.
See?
Damn right.
See, you let people talk, and they compliment you.
Hey,
no, 100%.
Manny, I love you, my man. You're a good guy. I respect your work. I like that Gretzky right back there. I would love to have that, but unfortunately, I'm a little bit bigger in the jersey size.
Well, I mean, I don't wear that one, like I say. So, Beast, I don't know if you know this. For those of you that are kind of newer to the show, one of my best friends is Wayne Gretzky's niece. And
really?
It's funny because she's 5 days younger than me. So for years, because we were never a couple, when we would go out, we just used to tell people we were twins so that she could talk to dudes, and it wasn't a big deal. And it was so funny because I've met Wayne a bunch of times, and I don't kid myself that if I ever met Wayne,
like you went to school with him, calls him by his first name.
But like if I met Wayne without Jessica, he'd have no fucking idea who I am. But when I'm with Jessica, I was like, "Oh, hey, Matt, how's it going, man? Good to see you." So,
a nice compliment for Beast from Scott Foster. He says,
I'm not gonna talk to this jerk. This guy has the lowest IQ. Probably is dumber than Eric Swalwell and Adam Schiff combined with Maxine Waters and that other local baboon. I don't know who the guy is, but I'm not gonna talk about here because right now I've had a little bit of a rough day. I mean, I've done enough today, but I'm gonna say it right here like it is, how it is. We're halfway there. We're gonna get there soon. Just give it time. Give it some time.
Luca is being nice. He says Beast made little Joey burgers in his attic.
This is going to. I'm going to stop this guy right here.
Okay, this is another one. This is another troll.
Yeah, I don't want you to. It's go. If you can't be nice, if you can't be nice here and be respectful towards my peer, around peers and other people, then you have no respect for me. I'm sorry to tell you.
Well, he says if you meet 10 assholes every day,
I don't care. They all come and go. It's just like sex. Same shit, different day. It's a different world we live in. Vibes, they're different. The world is different. Yes, we are living in a very different time world right now. Why? We're almost there, 2027. And a long time ago when I was a kid, I've heard a lot of things about 2029 when I was watching The Terminator. But I'll tell you something. I mean, sure, we're getting up to that era of 2029 because there's a lot of things that are.
Listen, Beast, I got a few more things in here. I got somebody in the green room, but Dano says, does Beast have a toilet behind him? But we know you don't.
You know what? Now you're gonna get the real. But
Beast, hold on. We know you don't. Because we heard, remember the other day you were peeing out your window, and Beast, he says,
"Oh, that's fake." I'm sorry, but this guy has a brain of a low IQ.
No, but remember the other day you say
that is fake. I'm sorry. Listen, Mike.
I might have misunderstood.
It is once. That's fake.
Okay, all right.
It never happened. It was fake. It was fraudulent, and it was trash.
Okay. Well, Ryan says that you are the hottest.
And I have nothing to say to this clown-sucking douchebag because this guy's a loser. He has the low IQ, and he's probably a dumb Democrat just like his brains were. And let me just say, I'm a full-fledged Republican. I'm a Donald Trump guy, and I'm proud of it. And I'll tell you from experience why. I've been a Donald Trump guy for almost 10 some years, and I'm proud of it.
Well, Rusty wants to know if you
hide
your...
No. Except let me just say this. Richard Gere, I used to respect, but there's a lot of things, sure. Everybody's different, okay? All right. Mel Gibson, Sylvester Stallone, they all respect Trump. Why? Because Trump's a real man.
Don't use Mel Gibson. I like Mel Gibson, but he's had his moments, buddy.
Mel Gibson is great. His great movies have always been Lethal Weapon.
I'm not talking about movies. I'm talking about in his personal life. He's said a few things.
I understand. I understand that.
Who's
I gotta see the Passion.
That's my guinea pig. I'm the one that takes care of him. I'm the one that paid for him. I'm the one that feeds him. I'm the one that pays for him. I'm the one that takes good care of him. He's going to be almost 2 years old. And let me just say this. I've been taking care of him since 2024. He's watched every single New York Jet game. He's watched every single Christmas movie, even all of the WWF that I got on DVD.
Right. Well, this is the last one. This is the last one. He says, "Beast, you have to wrap."
Oh no! This question is
Scott. I didn't even see the end of that. That's so inappropriate.
I'm not going to answer that question. That question is very fraudulent and fake.
I agree.
Just like that brain dead piece of shit life of his. Unfortunately, there's an old saying: when you flush something down the toilet, you make sure it goes down full flush. Or else, if it's not, then you take some soap, get it down the toilet bowl, and get it in there and bust it all up. Not that hard. Not hard.
You have a friend.
Who cares?
Bobby Beasley.
Who cares? Nobody gives two flying fucks about that piece of shit lowlife. Because that guy was a loser from the get-go. I want nothing to do with him, and he owes me money. But I'm not gonna worry about that because why? That's another time. That's another day and another dollar. See,
listen. I gotta get to my boy in the.
I understand that, but you don't want me to do Andrew tonight, do you?
No, I know we need one, Matty. We need at least one.
I'll tell you what.
Without this,
you know what? Let's go with this one. Jack Black can eat no fat. His wife can eat no lean. So Jack ignored her fat, flabby tits and licked her ass so clean.
There it is. Thank you, Beast.
Hey, muchos gracias. Sayonara, arrivederci, ciao, ding dong day, adios, and cheerio.
Have a good one, Beast.
Adios, my friends.
All right. So sorry. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the new, the chat loves him. That's the Thunder Beast. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been waiting for this guy for a couple of weeks, maybe months now. I can't wait to hear his thoughts. I don't even think I've talked to this guy since Frank Reich was hired as the OC. Ladies and gentlemen, our boy, a member of the Midnight Mike Show family tree, the president or CEO, I don't know what his title is, of the league winners, Tommy Jets, Thomas Christopher. How you doing?
Who's this fucking guy?
I don't think I've ever seen Matty's face just go like I don't think he could wait for that segment to be quicker. Ending quick.
No, we love the Beast. We love the Beast.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Well, the thing is that the comment section likes to mess with him sometimes, and sometimes, unfortunately, I bring up a comment thinking it's complimentary, and then it's talking about having sex with
I feel like a respectable journalist who got hired on at the National Enquirer when this happens, and I'm like, I used to report on international policy, and now Beast Boy is taking a fucking invalid to high school prom.
Well, the good thing is that
me and Bat Boy. I have an interview with Bat Boy Thursday at 11.
The good thing is that I found out Beast has a secret crush on Kamala Harris, AOC, and Nancy Pelosi. And so that seems to be true.
I'm sure he had sex.
All right.
God damn it.
Is he in Winnebago?
No. He's in his house.
I'm trying to figure out what time zone Beast is in because it's always daytime when he's on our show.
No, it's not day. I think that's
pull him up, bring him up.
Is he still in there?
All right, Beast. See look at the window behind him. It's daytime.
What time zone?
It's 9:17 right now. I've had a long day.
And it just looks like a window behind you has daylight.
Before you start flitting out your flag of bloated nonsense, let me just say for everybody, I'm a Donald Trump supporter. I've been doing this for 10 years, and I am proud of it. So to all you Democrats,
I know it. You know it. Dogs know it.
Get a effing life and get a job and find a break.
Who can eat more Big Macs, you or Donald Trump?
I don't eat McDonald's. I eat Cheesecake Factory, Five Guys, Red Robin, and Chick-fil-A. Those are my
Well, there
plugs.
you go.
Okay, well,
All right, we might
I
have
no problem
we
with
might
any
have
of
him back. We might have him back, but I got to get to Tommy. But the first thing I got to do is we have another super chat in the house. Hit the Jets chant. Jets. I guess we will start with this question, Tommy. Brian, channel member, $5 says, Tommy, any later QB steals we should talk about? Maybe one who is already close to MetLife.
I mean, there's a couple of guys. I kind of like Athan Kalaiak-Manis. I think he was a kid from Rutgers. He was at the Hula Bowl. And I think he went to the American Bowl too. He is a guy that I had question marks with, but then this past year he like really jumped and showed that with a competent staff and supporting cast around him, he could do really well. He's like a late round flyer guy, potentially day 3 player. I also like Joe Fagnano from UConn. I know he's an older guy, obviously, but day 3 dart throw guy. Another person I'd be looking at too is Derek Robertson from Monmouth. He was also at the Hula Bowl as well. He is a guy.
Monmouth.
Yeah. He's been putting up some numbers. He
Is
was
that
the
University of Phoenix.
No, that's in Jersey. That's right in Jersey.
I know, Monmouth County.
Yeah, no, I'm messing with you. But he was the
He's,
CAA
he's
Offensive
out
Player of the Year.
DeVry Industries.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a guy that I'm actually a big fan of. I got to talk to him a lot. He's a good guy. And then probably the third, which is the bigger name that's probably going to fall a little bit, is probably Cade Klubnik from Clemson. See him fall a bit. He'd be a guy I'd be interested in taking a shot on too. But I think the Jets have to take somebody on day 3. Or at least,
Tommy, I thought about this, and I've wanted to ask you this question, honestly. I mean, just as a guy who's a huge college football and draft guy, and this is going to sound like a stupid-ass question, okay? So humor me. But where is the Rio Grande line for the sure thing picks versus the who fucking knows picks? What I mean by that is like, at what round do you feel like is it after the 3rd round where you're like, who fucking knows? You know what I mean? Like, what? And again, I know this is not an exact
you possibly
science,
get a
but it's like,
sure thing
in the 4th round, are you just like, fuck it, draft that quarterback? Who knows? Like, where do you feel like? And again, I know this is kind of a dumb question, but I feel like it's a good question for just your average guy who's not a college football guy. Where would you say you draw the line at? You have to make sure you hit with these picks versus throw the fucking dice.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a stupid question. I think a lot of it comes down to as well, like what the front office, what their scouting staff is like, because I get the one good thing about being able to go to a lot of games is I get to talk to a lot of scouts and certain general managers. Like some guys will only go there for like certain measurables. They won't even watch them like at the play and stuff. Like they won't even care about that stuff. So they have people do that a little bit later. But I think but to answer your question, I think the 1st round is like a 66% chance of this guy should hit, right?
Right.
And then after that, oh man, round 2 and round 3, I'd probably put it at like 35 to 40-ish%.
I would say about 44%.
Yeah. You think it goes down to a 35 in the 2nd round?
I feel like the 2nd round's about a 44%, 40 to 44%.
Yeah, it might be a little bit higher now because we're seeing a lot of teams like take a little bit more chances on guys that like guys fall. Day 3, like I'd say between rounds 4 and 6, you're probably looking. I mean, 4 obviously has the better chance, but I'd probably put that at like 20-ish% that this guy hits.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but again, you're the professional, so that's why I wanted to put it to you.
Yeah, no, and then the dart throw. I mean, round 5 through 7 is like if this guy hits, it's a miracle,
Right.
So I think you can get good stuff good players up until the 4th round. They always say, the top 100 picks, obviously that's the big thing that everybody always talks about, top 100 pick selection. But after that, it depends on the staff too.
And the reason I say that is because, I mean, as anybody who knows me knows, I'm a way bigger hockey guy in the sense of just understanding and studying the sport. So that's kind of like, that was what I was thinking about the draft this year for like the Rangers and other stuff.
Right.
So I really wanted to throw that to you. So thank you for that. I think you make a lot of sense.
We have a super chat and gets the Jets chant. Dano. Jets. Dano comes in with $1.99. Says, listen to Chris Webby back on my BS or what is ST?
I don't know what that means.
I swear to God, I don't know what the MMS part is.
Midnight Mike Show.
Midnight Mike Show. I know that.
Oh yeah, okay. So all right. Swear to God.
I will, Dano. I will do my best to check that out.
Okay.
Real quick, you're talking about things not hitting necessarily past the second round. I mean, second round, you were saying 35 to 40 something percent. What about this kicker I keep hearing about, Zavada? He says he keeps really promoting this guy and saying this is the guy to replace Nick Folk. He says he can kick in the wind, in the cold weather. He's
Where does he even go to school at?
Is that the Michigan kid? I think that might be the Michigan kid. He's pretty good. He is pretty good, yeah. It's tough, man. Kickers I'm fine with just taking a crapshoot, to be honest. You have guys like going until they're 40.
About it too, it's just like
have a competition, get a bunch of under the radar guys, have them
get like 7 or 8 of them in and start weeding them out.
Yeah.
And here we go. This is a question I wanted for him. We have the second round. We have the second pick of the first round and the 16th pick. Assuming we don't trade back, we got a Jets chant. Jets. Valerie, our first lady, comes in. Assuming we don't trade back, Tommy, who is your personal favorite for the Jets? Let's go pick 2 and pick 16.
That is okay. So that's pick number 2. And
I can't wait to hear this, by the way.
Oh my God. Oh man, that's putting me on the spot.
Well, I mean, pick 2 shouldn't put you on the spot because we know Mendoza's going 1.
I know.
So who is the guy?
Hold on, before you do that, on the off chance, say Oakland threw a complete curveball and didn't pick Mendoza.
They're not going to do that.
I know that's not going to happen, but is your 100% view if that happened, grab Mendoza?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd want.
That's what I thought. No. I feel like it needs to be said because it's just one of those. Yeah, we know it's a 99.999% chance it's going to happen, but if it didn't,
you never know.
Have any qualms about going get that motherfucker yesterday?
Yeah, I would be 100% on him.
No,
yeah.
I am too. And I think all of us are. I just. Every once in a while, you'll talk to somebody who'll be like, "Oh, nah, fuck that noise." Well, you know what I mean. You'll find that one hater who's like, "So just okay." Please continue. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good, man. Number 2, I'd probably go Arvo Reese from Ohio State. I think he's a really good hybrid linebacker. I mean, he's a guy who I think has the ability to not just play off-ball linebacker, but he's able to rush the passer too. I have a guy who works for me, actually. His name's Jordan Colson. He has a film profile. Yeah, he's super under the radar guy. He doesn't even post.
You know I had to say something.
No. He doesn't post on like Twitter or any of that stuff. He's super under the radar. So he's great film work guy. He did an article on Arvell Reese from my company, and he has film cut-ups and everything, so you can see what he's talking about while he's explaining it in the article. I think I like him probably at number 2. Number 2 is there's so many players, man. David Bailey from Texas Tech isn't bad either.
There are plenty of number 2 candidates that you really can't dump on.
Yeah, I like Sonny Styles a lot too. Another Ohio State guy. Yeah.
You know what? Really quick, while we're at it, we'll get to that. Tommy, I don't know if you saw earlier. I never do this. I randomly did a mock draft at work, and I forget what team offered me, but they offered me to trade the second for like the 9th. Oh, here it is. They offered me the 9th, the 29th, and the 33rd. And this is what I ended up doing with it. How'd I do?
You got the 9th, what was that? The 9th, the 20th, and the 33rd?
For the second
it's okay
pick.
To tell him he's fucking retarded.
For the second pick. Yeah, no, it's okay. For the second pick,
okay.
They offered me
spare his feelings because I actually don't think it's bad. But
the 33rd, and I think maybe the 103 or 139. I don't remember, but they offered me like 3 or 4 picks for the second, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's see what I can do." And then this is what I did.
I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan of that. I'm very much of if there's because I feel like in the first round there's a lot of talent here. I would be fine getting Sonny Styles. I'd probably get Jordan Tyson instead of Mekhi Lemon, but that's
I don't think he was available.
Right, and that's just preference anyway. Caleb Banks has always been mocked to the Jets on that later round pick. I love Zion Young, the edge from Missouri. The guy's a freaking dog, man. Caleb Downs, if he fell to 40, do that in a heartbeat.
What do you know about this rumored injury, his Achilles problem or whatever that he had?
I know the guy who put the story out personally. He does his homework. He's not going to put it out unless it was,
He'll
confirmed.
stand by it.
Yeah, he'll double check his sources and all that stuff. But I don't think he would have posted that otherwise. Now, could that just be somebody trying to, use him as a mouthpiece to drop him to wherever? Who knows? But the way the NFL is, do we get 4 good years out of the guy? Is that worth the 40th pick?
I think so.
I would do it, but I'm not a GM.
Well, the upside on him though is huge. That's the thing. Like, if he's not injured, or if he can get through the injury and heal, the upside is huge.
Yes, yeah, I agree, 100%.
My question to you is this: this draft is pretty much overshadowed by a lack of quarterbacks. Do you think I think people are kind of sleeping on this draft because there's only one quarterback that everybody really agrees is the guy. So I think that a lot of things are going kind of under the radar, getting downplayed because there's no real quarterback after the first overall pick. And I think that could work to the Jets' advantage in the sense that, nobody's all geeked out about all these guys, but how many kids do you run into when you're like, oh, who's your favorite player? Oh, I like that left back, for my team's offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like this could really work in the Jets' favor in the sense that, it's not a high pizzazz draft, but it's a high value draft.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I completely agree about that. I think the linebacker position specifically is probably the strongest it's ever been in a few years. They have a great. There's so many. I mean, I'm gonna sound like an idiot naming. I could name a million guys, honestly. 2 guys. I mean, just 2 guys even close. Landon Robinson from the Naval Academy. Dude's built like a brick shit out, man. 290 pounds. He's basically Aaron Donald light. And those guys in the Naval Academy have to have their athleticism a certain way to be able to actually deploy. So he's not just doing like the 10-second spurts.
He's not working out his glamour muscles. That guy's the real deal.
Yeah, and he's crazy bench, crazy squat. He's a maniac. He's an undersized guy like Aaron Donald. He's maybe about 6 feet, but he plays the interior defensive line. Would love him. There's so many guys. Michael Heldman from I believe it's Western Michigan or Central Michigan, the Chippewas. He's a stud off the edge. He got, I think it was 10.5 sacks this past year. He's a guy that is super under the radar. Like, there's so many good players. The offensive line class, I think, is good.
Like it's not like this draft reminds me of, this is not glamour muscles. This is, these are players you need to win games. And I feel like this draft is rich with not, fancy hot shot, everybody's going to get a trading card position, but boy, howdy, these are the inner workings of how these are the offensive line guys that let your running back get that extra 18 yards. That's my feeling on it. And again, I don't know if you were on here earlier, but I am totally doped up on cold medicine right now. So if I sound like a rambling, incoherent retard, well, 1, I take full responsibility, but 2, I am sick.
Really quick. Bruce, it's good to see you again. I don't think we've seen you since the season ended. But a lot of people, real quick, I just want to point out that they're trying to make nice with the Beast. Like Scott says, Beast, can I send you a pie for your birthday? I thought that was really nice. And that was, very respectable. He says it'll be a good one. A lot of people are bringing up Beast's friend, Bobby Beasley. Apparently they're good friends.
I did just say, boy, howdy.
Bobby Beasley, and apparently they're real good friends.
Look, I think a lot of people don't understand that our show is a lot like the relationship between Andy Kaufman and Jerry Lawler. It's great for us to talk a lot of shit on camera. We all I like everybody. Honestly, I kind of like Ryan Ree lately. We talked a lot of shit, but I think Ryan Ree's had some pretty good takes lately. And everybody knows that there's been a lot of beef between us. So I think that Beast, I think everybody really does like you. So don't take shit personal too.
I guess I was wrong. I don't know. Last week I'm pretty sure Beast said Bobby Beasley was a crook or a liar or a coward. I don't know. I think from the comments it seems that they're friends. Is that true, Beast?
No, I want nothing
He's
to
still
do with
in.
that jerk off.
Beast,
He's in
Beast,
a lot of
Beast.
trouble. He's in a lot of trouble with the Chicago Public Schools, relying on Jake's televised
I don't know who we're talking
show.
about.
And we have all the footage, and Curie High School will not tolerate that. The principal and I, and the whole high school, I am friends with all of them, including security and also the friends in the front office. And I have also sent video coverage to all the networks, including CBS television.
Beast. I have a very important question for you.
Go ahead.
As English metal bands go, who's your number one?
Oh, right now, as it stands right now, I've already been taking a brand new look at several new bands.
No,
Haley's
I'm talking
Haley's Comet has been one of them, and then a brand new one called Ferrex.
No, the classics.
And Noble Heart has been another one.
Classics, Beast. Classic English metal bands.
I'm a priest.
You got to go with Saxton. You got to go with Tigers of Pantane, Diamond Head, Angel Witch, Motorhead, Death Leopard, Old School Iron Maiden from 1980 all the way down to 1992.
Cool.
And then after that, it just after that, just
but
goes
you,
from there.
You left my boys Judas Priest out.
Oh, Priest I've seen live. And
all right.
Let me say this about Rob Halford. He might be gay, but the motherfucker can sing.
He rocks. That's all.
All right. Real quick. Now, Tommy. I have a couple quick questions for you. We had the trades today, the trade deadline, the free agency. And we got Fitzpatrick, Osai, Demario Davis coming back. Of the 6 or 7 guys that we got today, I almost want to take Minka Fitzpatrick and put him to the side because I almost feel like that's the guy that we should be most excited about.
Well, Fitzpatrick was a trade, not a signing.
Correct. But once again, it was a 7th round pick. We signed him to a 3-year $40 million. But Tommy, aside from I'd like your thoughts on Minka, but what do you think of today's free agency signings?
My bad. I'm gonna have to go in like a minute or two.
Okay.
I apologize. But no, I do like the Minka trade a lot. I think that was great. I like picking up Joseph Asai. I think he was Cincinnati. I'm horrible with names, but he's a good guy. He's like a developmental guy, 25 years old. I think he has back-to-back years with, I think it was 5 sacks, something like that. So I'm a fan of him. Demario Davis, veteran in the locker room. I wished we got him before. I wish we never gave him away, but that's
yeah, we kind of all agree.
Twice. but that's it. And the other guys, I mean, if they can provide the good depth pieces, David Onyemata, I mean, that'll be okay. I think a good placeholder, maybe to try to help somebody else. Dane Bellin, I think, is a safety we picked up too. He's just kind of depth. If the other guys can just, it's all about building his team. I'm surprised they didn't get Anzalone, the kid from Detroit. I'm surprised that didn't happen, but things happen. But if this is how Glenn wants to build his team, he's going to have to build it. And if it's no more hiding behind the year 1 stuff. So I feel like the
gloves are off.
So so far I like it. I mean, I really like the trade a lot. I think the trade's great. And I think getting Davis and Osai, like I mentioned before, good pickups.
Last question. With the schedule, or at least we don't know the schedule, but the opponents that we have this year, which looks like it's going to be rough. Will Frank Reich be our head coach by week 7 to 10?
I don't think
I hope not.
I hope not.
I hope it doesn't come to that. Frank Reich's a good guy, though. I got to see him this July when he was coaching at Stanford. That was a whole weird situation, by the way. Somebody picks up an interim job and they're like, he's not going to be the head coach no matter what happens. And yeah, that was all weird. But he's a really great guy. So I wouldn't hate it, but would I want that to happen? No, because that'd probably mean the Jets are awful.
To succeed.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't think there's a Jets fan out there who doesn't want Glenn to succeed.
Yeah. That's where I am on it. I mean, I want Glenn to do good. Do I think he can? Maybe. It's not a great look to destroy the whole coaching staff and bring in a new one after a year. Never usually works.
I think that the free agent signings help him, and
yeah,
I think again people need to look at the big picture. I hate the idea that you can't see the forest for the trees, which is, Glenn needs time to develop and build his team. You can't. I mean, this is really Glenn's first year, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
So, last question for me though. Are you going to be out here for a Buffs game next year? Thoughts?
I got to see what their schedule is. I could probably make it happen because I
Well,
want to
if
go
you
to
can, let's
Minnesota.
make sure you do, so we can get dinner and we'll go to the game together and enjoy. I live close enough, so
I'm gonna still
Yeah.
hold.
I'll come
him
and get
to-
you at the airport. So
I'm
don't
gonna
even
still
worry.
hold him to
Oh, that'd
one
be
of
sick.
these seasons. I have to find a way to take him up on a trip to Notre Dame.
I want to go to a game. I
don't
want to
know-
go to a
I don't
Rutgers
know
game
when I don't know
because
when
you
I
know
can
our
afford
boy
it.
loves his Rutgers football.
Yeah, I don't know when I can afford it, but the year I can afford it, I'm going to Tommy, and I'm going to be like,
I think
Tommy,
me,
let's
me
go.
and Tommy are going
Let's
to
go
wear
to South Bend.
sweatpants, a wife beater, and a gold chain and go see Rutgers.
Yeah,
We're kicking
I
a
love
field
that.
goal when it's 4th and 28. You got to go for it.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, Mikey. Yeah. I think you could have gone this year, but I think it was like late November or something.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
You know what? I would travel to go to a Notre Dame game too. by
I
the
couldn't
way.
have. I
We could make
couldn't.
this
I would
sick.
have to have it. Like, it's not that I don't have the money, but to justify it to my wife when we have two daughters, and I could take that money.
If we made it a trifecta though, where all three of us went and got a lot of footage for the channel, that'd be fucking hot. Because I would go.
That'd be sick. Yeah, we'll make it happen. I'll look at the
Tommy-
schedule and talk to you guys.
Dude, Tommy, thank
Tommy,
you so
go do
much.
what you
We
got to
missed
do, brother.
you.
Thank you for being here. We miss you. It's great to see you.
Yeah,
No.
and let everybody know where they can find you guys. This guy is legit. He covers college
Fantastic
football.
college football coverage.
Yeah, let everybody know.
Cannot speak.
No, I
enough.
appreciate you. I would say longer, but my daughter's going crazy.
No,
out
you got to
there.
do what you got.
Yeah, you can find me at theleaguewinners.com. You can follow me on X/Twitter if you have that, Tommy CFB. I think on Instagram it's the same name, Tommy CFB.
We don't do that gay blue sky shit around here.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. Yeah, no.
Man, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, then on Instagram it's at the League Winners. Twitter it's League Winners FB for football. Yeah, we got the new account, the old account back. Finally.
Find that.
Yeah, so that's a good one. I got a lot of great staff, a lot of great staff on there.
Honestly,
I'm gonna be
guys,
in
I get
Delaware.
all my college football. Any of the shit I say about college football, I steal from him because I know
There you
fuck
go.
all about college ball except for the Buffs. Tommy, go take care of your little girl. Thank you for being here, brother. We'll message, but like I say, if you come out to a Buffs game, you just tell me when you land. I'm coming to get you, and we're going out to eat. And I'll take care of you. You don't have to worry about your per diem. I got you. So,
I appreciate you, bro.
you know, I
But
love
yeah,
you.
I love you guys, man. But yeah, I'll be kind of by your neck of the woods. I think your neck of the woods, Mike. I'll be in Delaware this Friday for their
Like on the
program.
grand scheme of the
And
globe.
that's,
neck
wait,
of the
hold on, real
woods.
quick. Delaware is my neck of the woods. Do you know
like-
I
geography?
don't.
Like
No,
compared
I
to being
don't.
in
No.
Serbia, yeah.
Oh
that's
wait, you're in
neck of the
Connecticut.
woods.
That's never mind. That's the other side.
What the fuck are you talking about, man? He doesn't live in Newark.
It's like
Yeah,
a
I'm-
4-hour
I'm-
drive. Maybe even 5.
I confused Jersey. with
Technically, you're in
Connecticut.
my neck of the
Ignore me.
woods right now. You're in the continental United States.
Yeah.
This
I
fucking
appreciate
guy.
you
Actually, you may be closer to me in upstate New York right now than me to Delaware.
I
So,
think I am. Yeah. I think you're probably 2 hours from me.
we're basically neighbors.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. At least the way
Have a
I
good-
do stuff.
have a
Love
good
you, Tommy, man.
Later,
Hit me
fellas.
up, we'll talk. But like I say, college football's a way off, so we got plenty of time.
Hell yeah. All right. You guys take care, man.
Later, bud.
All right.
Fucking
Good to
love
have Tommy back.
Fucking so good to hear from Tommy.
I love
Yeah, I'm
hearing
in your
from
neck of
Tommy.
the woods. Yeah, you're in Idaho compared to like what? Like if you were in fucking Siberia. Yeah, you're closer now.
Guys, do me a favor while you're in here. Hit the thumbs up. I may keep this show up. But the thing I love the most, the super chats tonight, blowing my mind. Thank you so much, everybody. But the thumbs up. I may keep the show up just because it's so Jets related.
Yeah,
Like we didn't.
There's a lot to look at tonight.
Yeah, and then and another reason is because Maddie, I forgot to hand out gifted channel memberships on Saturday night. You were supposed to remind me, but you were sick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that right now because this week I'm going to be going live once or twice. I don't know before Saturday because my wife and my daughters are gone and I have no idea what to do. And it's not necessarily going to be Jets. It's going to be a bunch of other crap. But you guys know when we do Family Feud and things like that, we have a great time. And numbers during Family Feud and the game shows has gone up.
Yeah, they're going up.
So what I want to do is start doing other things, not just game shows, but I have a few other things that we can watch and laugh at and have a good time. But let's just gift some channel
All right,
memberships.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, so Maddie's going to go to the bathroom, and what I'm going to do is gift some. Hit the thumbs up because I'm going to be giving away some free gifted channel memberships. And how about this? How about I'll do 10 right now? Usually I ask you guys, hey, if you gift 5 channel memberships, I'll match that. If you give 10 channel memberships, I'll match that. But I want to make sure as many people as possible will see these shows. Now, the live shows that I do this week that won't really have anything, probably won't have much to do with the Jets. I may touch on some things, but that's what Saturdays and Mondays are for. But they're still going to be fun, and one may be just members only, and one may be live and then go to members only. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it, but let's do this now. Let's gift some channel memberships. Here we go. Here's 5 gifted channel memberships from Midnight Mike to all of you. And let's see what we got here. Jay Quest gets a channel membership. Chris Olson, Jay Reeves, Quick Dolo, and NTG Jaguar all receiving a gifted channel membership. And screw it, I'm going to do one more. Why not? Let's gift 5 more from Midnight Mike. There we go. It's in. 5 more gifted channel memberships for all of you guys. Big X, Nightshade, Green Bean, the Jets fan. Love Green Bean. Jay Long and Macedonamar. There you go. Now, if any of you did not get a gifted channel membership, you have to make sure gifted channel memberships are turned on in order to receive them. Scott, I never win one. I'm sorry, bro. Maybe someone out there can give some channel memberships. Let's try to get Scott one. I would love before the end of this show to get Scott a channel membership. Because I know that if I do a show that's whether it's live and then goes to channel whatever, I know Scott will be there for that because Scott is just a good friend of the show. As a matter of fact, Scott, I'll make sure you can see it regardless, even if I have to go live and then put it behind the paywall afterwards, because I know not a lot of people are going to watch it on my off nights when I'm not supposed to be on. I know people are going to be watching other people and have other plans and all that stuff. But I'm waiting. Okay, Maddie's back. Maddie, I waited for this one. Ali comes on, member for 5 months, channel member, and he says Judas Priest Turbo 1986 underrated album. Your thoughts?
Agree. I think honestly, Priest's whole catalog through Painkiller do not get enough credit a lot of the time. Like everybody loves Painkiller, but Turbo is fantastic. I don't think anybody can argue that. Sorry I had to book, but I was like, I can make it till 10:30, and then it was like 10:33, and I was like, I have to pee. We're going long. We should get Scott a joint membership with Beast. They have to both agree to it.
How are we going to pull that one off? Tommy rules. Yes, he does.
Tommy's the best, dude. Tommy's fantastic.
Mike, you justify it by using super chats. I'm not going to get enough to travel to South Bend through super chats.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, what do you think the show is? This isn't the Jake Asman show. Tonight's a nice night. I've gotten 11 super chats in the house. Actually, I guess 2 of them were my gifted channel memberships. But this ain't a show, and I'm not going to beg you guys to fund my trip to South Bend.
I'll start a GoFundMe for me because the super chats go to him. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just start the Maddie GoFundMe for the Notre Dame Rudy fucking GoFundMe.
Okay, here we go. All right, we have someone else in the green room, Maddie. I haven't seen him in a little while. And remember, guys, Scott never wins one. So if you guys could give some channel memberships before we head out tonight, we only got a few minutes left. Like 10. Maybe I'll do another 10, 15 minutes. Please, it helps out the show, and it could feasibly help out Scott. Who knows? But we haven't seen him on the show in a while. Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to see him. Ladies and gentlemen, Lane.
Oh, hello,
man. Lane?
Yeah, how was everything?
Good, man. How are you?
Great. How are you doing?
Good. I have my haircut already.
You look good. You look sharp.
Yeah.
Now, did you go to a barber for that, or did you go to Thunder Beast to cut your hair?
Not Thunder Beast. I went to a hair place.
Oh, okay.
And
all right, that's probably your best bet.
Yeah, I did not go to Thunder Beast. He did not do my hair. Yeah, what could I say? The Jets traded Jermaine Johnson to the Titans for
Javondre Sweat.
Yeah. And there's you gotta think about who they'll get at the draft. Like not until next year, and then you have to worry about the Giants and stuff.
I don't
Well,
think we have to worry about
no,
the
I don't think we necessarily have to worry about the Giants. Do I think the Giants will do better than the
Yeah.
Jets this year? Yes, I do. But we almost traded up because
Yeah, I
we
know.
we took Dane Belton from you guys, the safety on a 1-year deal, and you guys ended up taking Elijah Vera Tucker from us.
Yeah.
They got
Well,
AVT from Denver.
See what happens, because I don't know if you keep Aaron Glenn. See what happens.
Yeah. Well, hey, look, Lane, it is what it is. I do think the Giants will be better than the Jets this year. Are you looking forward to baseball?
Yeah, I mean, I was watching the Mets games and stuff, and now you have the WBC. But
I know they did get him from us. My bad.
yeah, the WBC. I mean, nobody knew what the WBC was until now. I thought it was just like
I knew what it was.
wrestling.
This isn't the first WBC, Lane. This has been going on for years.
Yeah.
Did you watch the USA Hockey? Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Hell yeah, Lane.
Yeah, I mean, like the Mets play on the road like 4 times this year. I don't remember them playing 4 times on the road. It's like a different schedule this year.
Are you talking about 4 times in a row on the road?
Yeah.
Okay, because the Mets play on the road probably 80-something games a year.
Yeah, and then now they're playing home, but the new thing is that the Mets playing on the NBC4 for opening day. That I don't get why. I don't know why SNY is not carrying it.
I mean, wait, the Mets are still on SNY, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's yeah, they are, but probably that's how they're setting it up.
All right, well, Lane, tell me your thoughts on Thunder Beast.
I think he's doing good.
Yeah, you think he's doing good?
He's still hyper. He likes
a lot of energy.
A lot of energy.
I never saw him. Yeah, I mean, I did see him bowl before on the Jigsaw.
Absolutely.
And just reason why that I haven't really called him is because I wanted to because I went to get my voice checked out. Went to Carl to the ear, nose, and throat person. I'm on this meds now.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm also happy to say that Bobby is back on the show now.
Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. And I'm glad things are going well. Everything went well with the ear, nose, and throat doctor.
Yeah. They said that I'm picking up a spray tomorrow. I'm on this pill now I have to take before eating and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean,
really pee out the window.
Staying with the Jets, it should be really well during the drafts.
Absolutely,
and
we're looking
see what happens.
Yep.
But it's still early. I mean, do you trade up for
No, I don't think we're trading up. I don't think we're trading up. I think we're gonna actually end up sticking right where we're at. And I think we have 4 draft picks in the first 44 picks. I think that's good enough. And then next year, 3 first rounds. I think it'll all be good for the Jets, Lane, as far as the draft goes.
Yeah, for Simpson. Or you can get it.
If we can get Simpson in the late 2nd round, I'd be okay with that. But I don't think he'll fall that far. But Lane, hey, I appreciate you calling in. And thank you. And please don't be a stranger. Give us a call whenever you'd like.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Have a good one. All right. Maddie, do you have to go? I'm going to run through some chats. I don't know if you're how you're feeling.
I mean, I can sit here, but I'm about dead on my feet, dude.
Dangers Dano says, Mike, I'll never super chat again without your review of that song. Here's a question. Is it a song I could just play on the show, or is there a copyright thing involved?
What song?
He wrote it up at the top. I'd have to go back. I can always go back through the chat and figure it out. It was no more BS or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if Dano. The good thing is Dano's like avatar stands out pretty well.
Yeah, you can spot it pretty easily.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna have to do is go through and figure that out. Yeah, I can't find it right now. I've got to find it when I'm not on the air.
He's saying don't play it, so
Okay, I won't play it. I won't play it right now. Thank you for the heads up, though. Let's see here. Beast needs to win one. A channel membership. I don't know. Beast would have to have applied. You know, he would have had to turn on gifted channel memberships on my channel. There it is. Rashad says, I ate some bad Chinese food 2 months ago. It made me sick. Well, what is that? What?
that happens.
Oh, I wish I would have seen this. I would have asked him. Oh, he says Denver did own AVT, Maddie.
I thought so.
I'm calling in next if Maddie stays until 12. I'm not staying till 12.
Maddie ain't gonna make it till fucking 11.
Spoiler alert. Lane, he also peed out the window on Jake's show. Well, that's a Thunder Beast thing. He likes to pee out the window, which is cool. Cool.
Yeah, you do what you do.
You got to do what you do, right, Thunder Beast?
I'm sorry to say this, but unfortunately, Scott Foster is a retard.
There it is. Just going through. I just want to make sure I try to get some of your comments, see what we got going on here, and then we'll end out this show, which I appreciate all you guys so much for being here on a Monday night. And I know today has been if you guys are like me, you've been watching Jets content all day long. And look, Maddie's
been a heavy day.
Yeah.
As soon as free agency opened, any football fan is going to be paying attention to what's going on. So,
Ali comes in and says, which root beer is the best? You didn't put the best one on here.
Barks.
I wouldn't even say Barks. A&W, IBC, or Mug, or Barks. The best root beer out there is number 1, Virgil's. Number 2, Stewart's. So there you go. Now, if you want to say A&W, IBC, Mug, or Barks, as in like mainstream,
I was going mass produced.
Yeah, mass produced sodas. I don't know. I feel like maybe a taste test should happen. Maybe I'll go out and I'll buy as many root beers as I can. I'm a root beer guy. I like root beer. I love
root beer.
So maybe on Saturday night, I'm going to write this down, Maddie. Buy root beer. Here it comes, guys. Ali, channel member. Channel members always get what they want. That's a lie. I can't say that because then I'm going to be inundated with people. Oh, son of a bitch. There we go. I don't have a pen. Son of a bitch. I don't have a pen. Maddie, I don't have a pen. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know what to tell you.
I can't remember stuff unless I write it down. Son of a bitch. I had a pen.
All right. I'm signing off. I'm exhausted.
Got it.
I'm sorry, but I have got to go. Guys, I'll see you Saturday. Let's pay attention to what happens for the rest of the week, but we are only about a month and a half away from the draft, so we got that going for us. Guys, I will talk to you this Saturday. Good night.
Hey, Maddie, feel better, buddy.
I will. Like I said, I'm going to get some sleep, so I'll talk to you guys. Later, guys.
Have a good one. All right. So, Ali, I found a pen. Buy root beer. I'm going to buy as many different root beers as I possibly can find in my local convenience store because obviously I'm not going to go out and buy a bunch of fucking 12-pack of cans and shit like that. But I'm going to go buy what I can, and hopefully on Saturday night I will have a taste test and I will open them all and just get sugared up. Like, why not? Why not? Oh, but Maddie did say Barks root beer. So he seems that I haven't had a Barks in forever. They used to have real cool commercials, I believe. What was the one who did oh no, that was Brisk. Remember they had the claymation Rocky? I think that was Brisk iced tea. Oh yeah, oh that's Brisk, baby. All right, I'm just gonna head down to the bottom here, see what we got. How do you feel about the Mets? Lane, I hate the Mets. I'm a Yankee fan. Ha ha ha! Midnight Mike Show. Can I use that Beast quote? You have to ask Beast. I don't know. I don't. If you want to clip anything off my show, feel free. Feel free. But here we go. Okay, so that's it, folks. We're gonna end the show out. We went literally. Usually Monday night show is an hour and a half. We've went an hour 55. As I said that, exactly an hour 55. Seriously, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Hit the thumbs up if you have not. Subscribe if you're new. All of that great stuff. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with this show. Who knows? I may, like I said, I may leave it up. I may not. It's supposed to be for channel members only. I feel like I'm ripping off channel members if I don't do that, because they're the only ones who are supposed to be able to watch this on the replay. But it's such a big Jets moment, and I'm going to be doing other shows this week. So, I'll be able to do some members only things. Either way, guys, I am Midnight Mike coming to you from the Long Island Sound. I love doing this with you guys, and I truly appreciate all of the super chats tonight, all of the support tonight. I forget who super chatted. Ali and Dano and Valerie and Brian and Jake Asman and Scott and Joe the Jet. Like, guys, thank you so much for the super chats and the support. It really does mean a lot to me, and it means a lot to Maddie. It means a lot to the show that you guys are involved. And once again, I can't thank you enough. I am Midnight Mike, and I'll see you a couple times this week, hopefully, leading up to Saturday. But we'll all see each other talking Jets on Saturday. Saturday's our flagship show. We're going to have a blast. Have a good night, everybody. I'm Midnight Mike, and I can't wait to see you next time. Crystal Pepsi all the way. I always miss Crystal Pepsi.